what are we looking at right now?
Alright, what we're looking at is, this is the Crashworks Supercharger System, or Pro Charger you want to call it. This is a Rotrex C38 Pro Charger. It's got a 85mm pulley on it right here, which is the smallest pulley you can run on this system. It's got all pair and lightweight pulleys. It's got 1100cc fuel injectors on it, 320 liter per hour fuel pump.
System.
It's got the Z-Tronics E85 Flex Fuel Kit, which is ran by a Ecutech program system or computer system with the Z-Tronics Flex Fuel Kit. It's got a 4-bar map sensor here. It's where you got your boost gauge running in here. Of course, amps, power and everything running through the second battery for stereo and everything else. Cold air tubing running into the cold air intake in front, and then this right here is running into the oil cooler running in front of the cold air intake. And what we're going to do is we are going to cover all of this in Password JDM custom fit carbon fiber.
And we have sitting right
all
there.
It's sitting here.
Yes, people, that is genuine Password JDM carbon pieces to go on a true JDM. So keep it look, authentic.
Oh yeah, and it's going to look great.
It will.
Okay, tips when installing your carbon fiber. First tip, always make sure your fitment is good before you start cranking everything down. Especially when you do mods like this. When you're doing your cold air tubing, when you're adding accessory wires or any kind of power wires, you might have to do small trimming around things. Password JDM does a great job at their molding and everything to have it fit your car. But you always want to ensure that you have it correctly fitted around everything it should be fitted around before you start torquing down your bolts, because you don't want to crack anything when you start tightening it down. So just to have a good tip of things to start with, do your fitment first and then tighten down.
All right.
Alright, center bolt, and then you want to work your way out snug. Remember, tight's tight, too tight is broke. Now if you notice, when you tighten your bolts, you get snug and you're going to get separation. That's normal because you have another side to tighten. Don't freak out. It will come together. That's all in how you do your fitment.
And again, it'll vary from car to car.
Yes.
This is strictly a FRS, so this will be the same on just about any FRS, BRZ, GT86. But any other cars, there could be similarities or differences, but no car is the same regardless. Some things will line up better on this FRS than others, or vice versa. So it all just depends on the car and how it's treated.
How it's treated, your mods have a lot to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said before, Password JDM does a great job at their
as you can see so far, we've got all the way around. That's real carbon. It just, look how much that makes the motor look clean. We're not done. We got a cover for the alternator, which, like I said a minute ago, an alternator looks ugly on just about any car. So
until you put this on here.
Yeah, until you put this, unless there's carbon on it.
Like magic. Bam.
Yeah, and that is how you make an alternator look good.
That is pretty.
All right, so 2 bolts up in the front. Last touch. Yep. Some things can be hard to line up if they don't go perfectly together.
And remember, each sticker adds 5 horsepower.
Yep, that's why this car's covered with it. Didn't have a whole lot. Now, let's just be fair. That's where the real horsepower comes from, people. Can't stress it enough, people. Take your time when you're doing this stuff. The reason why he, is going so quick is because it's his car. He knows what he's doing. He's done it enough. But if you're just learning how to take your car apart, it's new to you. Take your time. You don't want to break anything.
No.
Some parts are not easy to get a hold of, especially when you need them. So you just got to take your time. When you're, like I said, when you're dealing with custom parts or carbon fiber or anything that you get, it's just important to take your time.
Yeah, when I first did it, rule of thumb, if it says 4 hours, plan on 8.
Yeah. It's like, when you go to work, you wake up at 5 minutes before you got to be there. When you got to work on your car, you wake up like 5 hours early. But then you get stuff to start looking like that, you're in good shape. Everything's going back on, and we're about wrapped up on this part of the project. So now, putting the strut bars back up, out of the way. No, other side.
Right, there. It says R on it. Of course, I can't read. I went to public school, so.
Well, cut that out.
I looked right at it. It said R. Okay, right.
It's R for retard.
Exactly.
Final touches to any workshop day. Wiping down the car. Everything under the hood's done. Fender lines up good. That part's important. So, everything go good?
Great. Everything worked out good. Gonna make sure the bat emblem here is nice and shiny as always.
Of course, because you can't have enough carbon.
Never enough.
So that kind of wraps up our workshop day. Kinda.
Yep.
So like and subscribe. I feel like a like and subscribe. What do you think? Alright guys, stay tuned for more.